and to demonstrate the U.S. is prepared to deter and counter their military actions. The draft proposal from the Navy is recommending the U.S. Pacific Fleet conduct a series of operations during a single week. The goal is to carry out a highly focused and concentrated set of exercises involving U.S. warships, combat aircraft and troops to demonstrate that the U.S. can counter potential adversaries quickly on several fronts. The plan suggests sailing ships and flying aircraft near China's territorial waters in the South China Sea and Taiwan Strait in freedom of navigation operations to demonstrate the right of free passage in international waters. The proposal means U.S. ships and aircraft would operate close to Chinese forces. Word of the U.S. Navy's proposal comes just days after what the Pentagon has called an unsafe encounter between U.S. and Chinese destroyers in the South China Sea. The U.S. Navy said the Chinese destroyer Lanzhou came within 41 meters of the USS Decatur, while the U.S. ship was on a freedom of navigation operation near Chinese claimed islands. The 8,000-ton destroyers could have been seconds away from colliding, said Carl Schuster, a former U.S. Navy officer who spent 12 years at sea. The destroyer encounter capped weeks of heightened tensions between Beijing and Washington. Last week, the U.S. flew B-52 bombers over the South China Sea and East China Sea. Earlier, Washington levied sanctions against the Chinese military over its purchase of weapons from Russia, including Su-35 fighter jets and S-400 surface-to-air missile systems. At a press conference last week, U.S. President Donald Trump said his often-mentioned friendship with Chinese leader Xi Jinping may have come to an end. "He may not be a friend of mine anymore. But I think he probably respects me," Trump said. The proposal for now focuses on a series of operations in the Pacific, near China, but they could stretch as far as the west coast of South America where China is increasing its investments. If the initial proposal is approved, the missions could be expanded to Russian territory.